Good morning. So I'm sitting here having my coffee and instant breakfast, getting ready to have some oatmeal. I've got my snacks for the day all packed. Just need to pack my tent, and then I'm ready to pack my all that. my pack. Pack my pack. But just sitting here enjoying the morning and thinking about what an amazing experience this has been so far. I mean, I guess some people would look at it negative, and I think sometimes I've looked at it negative, but truly it's each experience, you can experience the same thing, but it's going to be different each time. And wow, is this one different? Starting with the send-off, man. But yeah, so all the different things that have happened that bring me to this very point, looking over this beautiful valley and these trees, and the moon is up there on its way up again. It seems like it was just small yesterday, and now it's already, over halfway up. So, but I just want to thank everybody for joining me and supporting me. And I tell you what, it means the world to me when I get service and I go on and see the interaction, even between the different people in the YouTube family. So I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for that support, because it really means a lot, especially now. There's not that many hikers out on the trail, and so it's kind of lonely. So to get into town or get into service and see and have all the messages, it's just, I love it. Thank you guys so much. And I will continue as long as I can, healthy-wise, to bring you the trail. And I'm thinking about doing a little bit longer today. I'm getting started a little earlier. I know. But it's kind of all downhill, and not a bad downhill. It's a nice, one thing about this section is that, of course, coming up this last pass, it got pretty steep there for a bit, but it's not like day in, day out. It's very lovely and very just nice, a nice up and down. So we'll see what happens. All right, off we go to Truckee. We'll be there in a week. Or less. Well, the trail coming down so far is quite lovely. It's just a nice dirt path, a few rocks here and there, not rock climbing or rock descending. Very nice. I like it. So finally, a lake named after a guy. We are looking at Dick's Lake, and such a manly name, Dick. The things in this area, this section, is all these little boardwalks. I just love them. I love the sound. I love the feel under my feet. There's a couple of them that had actually gotten covered up with rock slides, but I think they're a lot of fun. It's a lovely little blow down over the trail. So I'll just climb up this rock and go around it. And Fontanellis Lake, of which I just loaded up with water because there's no more water for another, 10 miles. I also had a snack. Coming down into this lovely forest with the brown dirt. When I get home, I'm going to put brown dirt in my garden and in a couple areas where I walk. I just love the feel and smell of it. It's probably a combination of compost and bark. Let it deteriorate for a little while, but I just love it. It's very comforting. So for about that last half mile or so, I've been smelling men's cologne again. I want to know what tree that is. What tree, what flower? I don't know if it's a day hiker, but if it is, it's hanging in the air a long time. I love it. Love it. I don't know why I thought moss would be soft, but it is like a loofah. It's very strong. You can see it putting out dust, but man, that'd be a big, put that on the end of a stick and that'd be a good back scratcher right there. Now we're going around Velma Lake, or Velma Middle Lake. So there was a little cloud in the sky earlier, and I thought, oh, wonder if we're gonna get some cloud shade, some rain. And next thing I know, look at all this going on. We got some clouds moving in. No sounds of thunder yet, but guess where my rain jacket is? The very bottom of my pack. But my umbrella is handy, and so is my pack cover, so 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I don't know what these little white flowers are, but man, do they smell wonderfully sweet. Going through a bunch of swampland here. Seems to be getting thicker and thicker. And
Kylie.
This is Benny and Kylie.
Hi.
I got to meet them.
Hey, what's your name?
Mary.
Mary.
Or Lion is my trail name.
Lion?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, so I got to visit with them, and they're doing the Rim Trail.
Yeah.
Yay, so thank you for the conversation, and
Yeah.
it's nice to see somebody on the trail.
Absolutely.
Okay, it was thunder. I don't know if you can see those big clouds boiling up, but it's like heavy duty thunder. So I think I better get my ass further down the hill, right? A couple came by and they said, yep, that was thunder. So they're also getting to lower ground as well. Wonder what this pole is back up behind the campsite. The way I'm hiking this year, you can see I've worn this out through my gaiter. I've actually had to pin my gaiter because I got really big holes on the sides from me rubbing with the other foot. See? So I change them out. That's a big one. I got that on the outside. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, good morning. Welcome to 1118.2. There's a road here This would be a great place for some trail magic. Hint, hint for next year. I put it on gut hook. But anyway, it says no. Well, that's on the trail. I thought I heard some cars. I couldn't figure out why I was hearing cars. So there's this little road, and I think that going down into Richardson Lake is a pretty commercialized area. So anyway, I've got my buff ready as I pass all of the city folk. And by the way, yesterday I seemed to get my rhythm going, and I got 12 miles in yesterday. Woo! That's the first step. Let's see if we can do it again today. We'll see what the trail is like. I know yesterday I was thinking I wasn't going to get much mileage because I had a couple little mountains to go over, but they weren't that bad. But 12 miles I did. These plants through here are called Herba Manza or Herba Santa. Anyway, they have this wonderful, like a eucalyptus smell, and they were used for Native Americans for a lot of stomach ailments and other things, including cancer, apparently. So I just love the smell of it going through. My great aunt used to make a salve out of it and use it on me when I had aches and pains when I was a kid. Richardson Lake. I wonder if you ever get to see Lake Tahoe doing the Tahoe Rim Trail. I'm sure there are sections where you do see it. But so this whole section here, pretty much the good portion of the Northern California section of the PCT has the overlay of the Tahoe Rim Trail. So I need to make note of that on the videos too. So this is Richardson Lake. The campsites here, bunches of them. Beautiful campsite, fire rings, although we can't have fires now. And just overlooking the lake. And if you brought your fishing pole, you can catch dinner. This is where I was going for last night, but it got dark quickly. I was just a half mile short. Yeah, this is a huge campground. Again, lots of fire pits. And I love it because it's got chairs. Look at sofas and chairs around the fire pit. Here's a nice chair. Lots of area. Beautiful. Well, for some reason today is a little rough. I'm having a hard time. I don't know what the problem is, and I'm getting dizzy spells. So I'm just kind of sitting here watching chipmunks and relaxing. I ate a little bit more to see if that was, maybe I need a little bit more food on board, I don't know. So I'm getting ready to get on and try it again, see what happens. Got a lot of miles to do yet. I just spoke to some locals coming by talking about all of the noise that I hear from, like, I don't know if it's trucks or a freeway or a road. Apparently there's a dirt road that all the Jeeps go up on, and they go up that way to Lake Richardson. So that's what we're hearing. So here's the Jeep road again. Apparently this is the road I'm hearing everybody on, and it goes up to Richardson Lake. Trail